This apparently is a new version of the vSeeBox, the V3 Plus. Apparently it's had some upgrades and we are going to be doing a review on it. And also they sent me a mini keyboard. I didn't ask them to send that, they just sent it because they knew I was doing a review. I don't know, it's a bonus. So I'll move that out of the way for now. So while I'm doing the unboxing, I'm going to give you some information telling you what's been upgraded and why you might want to buy this one compared to the older version. So get the unboxing going, shall we? The vSeeBox, now upgraded with the latest Android 11 TV system and packed with features that promise high quality streaming experience. Apparently, its new improved memory management keeps the system running quickly even with demanding apps, and enhanced privacy features make the safer option for your home entertainment. Powered by the latest analog 905Y4 chipset, I have no idea what that is. The vSeeBox delivers 10-bit HDR decoding and supports up to 8K at 60 frames per second. 8K. I don't have a TV that does 8K. Let me know in the comments whether you've got a TV that does 8K at 60 frames, because this could be perfect for you. This new vSeeBox is more compact, sleek in design, and it has built-in Wi-Fi, unlike some of my other TV boxes. So this makes it more convenient to set up and it's easy to carry around. It now comes with 64 gigabytes of internal storage, plenty of space for apps, movies and more. What more could you want? It comes with a newly designed Bluetooth remote, makes navigation easier, it's larger, feels more comfortable in your hand and lets you move through the apps and settings with ease, apparently. So if you're one of those people looking for a smooth performance, excellent video quality or a compact design, the vSeeBox or the upgraded version would be, hopefully, an excellent choice. Let's find out. Before we get stuck into turning her on, I better tell you about connectivity. So, starting from the left, we have network connection of 1 gigabit or 1000 megabits. Two USBs 2.0s. Now, I did think that was maybe 3.0 or even 3.2, but I've checked their website and it says it's only 2.0, so they're both the same. HDMI connection for connecting to TV, monitor, whatever. TF card reader for external storage, and you can store up to 2 terabytes according to the information on their website. AV out, and we have 5-volt 2 amp connection for power. And that's about it. It's got a little LED light there, and that will come up with some sort of display like your clock and things like that. And that is it. That is all you need to know. Right, let's turn on and I'll tell you what issues I had. Number one, my first issue was once I turned it on, it wanted to connect to my remote control. It was saying you need to connect it. And I done what it says on the instructions and it wouldn't work. So all I done in the end was press the back button and it worked. So that was my first issue. Yeah, it does get worse, but there is some good points at the end of this. So don't think it's all negative, because it's not. My second issue was it was struggling to control anything with the controller. I was pressing the buttons and it was showing that it was, telling it to do something, but nothing would happen. It wouldn't do. And then you wait a few seconds and then something would happen. I thought there's something wrong with this. There's something not quite right. And my third issue was the Wi-Fi itself. Every time I turned it on, it turned itself back off again. I thought, that's not right. It shouldn't be turning itself off. It should stay on. You turn it on, you come off it, it should stay on. But every time I went back into it, it was turned off. In the end, what I decided to do is a factory reset, and it cured it. It all went back to how it should be. It started up really nice. I had no issues with it starting up. It come up and said, connect your remote, but I didn't do that. I just pressed the back button again. I thought I'm not going to mess about going through that. Pressed the back button and she just went through to the next stage, which was, I believe, put in your language or your time zone. Yeah, time zone. So I've done all that, language and time zone, whatever. That was quite easy. And then I went into the Wi-Fi, connected up the Wi-Fi, and yes, that worked perfectly after I'd done that. And it started doing downloads. It downloaded all the software that I needed, you know, for TV, for your movies, for your programs, for your apps. Say, for instance, you know, YouTube, Netflix. It downloaded all of them for you. You didn't have to go in anywhere and download it. It just done it. And yeah, 98% of all the software seemed to work just fine. I only have one problem with one. It says you can't use this in your region. So I thought, you need to get a VPN. So if you have any issues, you might need to get a VPN for it to actually run that program. I'm not going to tell you which one. You'll soon find out if you buy it. But apart from that, quality of video image was excellent, was very good, crystal clear. I couldn't see any bad footage on anything. I kept going through some of it. The only thing I did find was some of the live football was a bit of stuttering sometimes, and it might be because it's live, I don't know. But apart from that, everything seemed to be working fine. I watched American TV news and things like that, and that's dead smooth. I watched a couple of movies. The quality was mint. Yeah, I couldn't fault it. And the other thing I liked about it, only got lukewarm, and it was only on the bottom. And I thought, that's pretty good actually. I was expecting it to get hot, but it didn't. Just lukewarm. Bearing in mind it's plastic, thought that's going to get really hot, but it didn't. Yeah, very impressed. Well worth the money if you're thinking about buying one of these little TV boxes. It is, in my opinion, well worth the money. You get a hell of a lot of packages in there. It's not it's not as big as some of the packages you may get on some of the other TV boxes, but it should have everything you need in this little box. And the other thing is, when I went into when I went on to one of the actual TV programs, it went straight to a TV channel, and I thought, well, where's the menu? Just press the OK button, and the menu will come up once you're in the program. I thought, there's no menu. This is crap. But it wasn't. It was there. It just, for some reason, went straight into a TV program. I think it was CNN or something like that. And then I pressed the OK button and everything popped up. Or the other one is the back button. If you press the back button, that does the same. As for the remote control, it has, at the bottom, you've got your Netflix, you've got YouTube, Prime, and Disney. And like I said, it downloads them for you anyway. All you've got to do is log into them. And yeah, the shortcuts do work as well. And you can add more shortcuts, apparently. I haven't played about with it too much. I haven't set up the TV to turn it on and off, which is these buttons up the top. It's got instructions that are nice and clear. Unlike some other remote controls, you can barely see the instructions. But on this one, the instructions are nice and clear, easy to read, and it will explain to you how to set this remote up to your TV so you can turn it on and on, so you can turn it on and off with ease, and adjust the volume, of course. So with that, if you like this video and you found it informative, you know what to do, give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, click on the bell to get notified, and if you have any comments, you know what to do, post them below. Thanks very much for watching.